I am an expert on noses. This doesn't mean that I am a plastic surgeon or an otolaryngologist, but it simply means that I am very much interested in noses, so much so that my friends have given me the nickname the Nose. In what way am I interested in noses? Do allow me to explain. When I was little, during those times when I was distracted in class, I used to draw noses. A long nose, a flat nose, a short nose, a hooked nose. The important thing for me was that it had to be a nose. And when I was not distracted and followed what the teachers were saying, I always watched their noses as they spoke. When I grew up, the first thing that caught my attention when I met someone for the first time was obviously their nose. This way, little by little, I became an expert on noses, and I was able to tell which type of nose would suit which face. And as a result, my whole attention when someone was talking to me was on how they would have looked more beautiful or less ugly if their nose had been a little longer or a little shorter, or if it had been just a wee bit farther from the mouth, etc. And since there is hardly a perfect nose, a fact that I have recently established, it became impossible for me to concentrate on what people were saying, even those who were closest to me. You can imagine, of course, how many friends I have lost because of this obsession. And I cannot blame them, but what can I do? I have tried everything to overcome this problem of mine, but in vain. The last thing that a patient friend of mine had suggested was for me to see a psychotherapist. And indeed, I went and made an appointment with an excellent psychotherapist with numerous researches and valuable contributions to the field, as well as the strangest nose that I had ever set my eyes on. In fact, it was so strange that it took me 4 visits to be able to figure out what it would take to make it look better. And the result of the treatment? Well, the good doctor is scheduled for an urgent rhinoplasty surgery, which I have persuaded him to undergo.